It's Becky Bamboo. So today is Wednesday, what is it, May the 4th, I believe, 2011. And lots to update today. So this is probably going to be a long video, like you would expect anything any less from me. Number one, thank you for everybody's support in the last couple of videos that I did. This was a very rough beginning to the week for me, and I think it's good to document that this is not an easy journey all the time, you guys. There are days, there are times that hit you that with certain things that you just don't know how to react, and you don't know how to I don't even know how you want to explain it. You don't know how to handle it. I'm learning to be equipped to handle anything, but I think there's still always going to be things that will throw me off guard and make me go, oh my God, what just happened? And the deal with my husband was one of those situations. It just, it really caught me off guard. I didn't expect it, and it hurt. And we react to things the way we react. I didn't want to be hurt by it, but I was hurt by it. And I understand, he didn't necessarily tell me I'm ugly either, but just the way that it came out and in conversation that we were having, it felt kind of like a slap in the face to me. So I just reacted, and I can't make excuses for the way I react. It's just the way that it makes me feel the way that I feel about it. So anyway, with that said, I wanted to say my hubby was really good yesterday. He came home and actually had a relatively lengthy conversation with me about it, and I didn't have to say anything. Usually I'm the one that has to bring it up all over again, and that's not the case anymore. He's just, I think, we're growing as individuals, but we're also growing as a couple, and he is learning very slowly that communication is really important in our marriage. And if I can't explain to him how I'm feeling, and he can't explain to me how he's feeling, then things are never going to work out. So he came to me yesterday when he got home and said, I want to talk to you, and I want to say up front that, the last couple of days I've been thinking a lot about what happened, and I really have been thinking about how much it has hurt you, and I really am sorry, and I want you to know I would never intentionally say anything that I thought was going to be hurtful to you. And, went through the whole spiel of, that's not how I see you. I see you, of course, as being beautiful, and yada, 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 yada. You can imagine where the conversation went. So I was I'm very happy with the fact that I didn't have to bring this up again. That he realized that this was a big deal to me, and that it was hurtful to me, and that that was enough. That was enough to make him man up, I guess you could say. So anyway, things are back onto the right track for us, and it's going to be a process for me. It takes a lot for me to trust people, and for me to trust men in particular. And when a man hurts me, it's even harder. So anyway, my mommy's calling, so if you hear the phone ring, and just ignore it, I'll call her back. So anyway, it's going to be a process for me to kind of get back to that place where I feel like I don't know, like just where I'm comfortable, and where I trust what's going on with us, and what he feels and thinks and all that stuff. So anyway, I guess the moral of the story is we have bad days, things affect us, it's difficult to get through, but it's about keeping your head up, pushing on, and eventually it gets better. And today is a better day for me. Yesterday was really hard, and I'm glad to say that I have been extremely productive today. And even yesterday, amidst the hard stuff, I still was productive. I still got out. I still ran. I took the dog for a really long walk. I have still managed to push myself through some of these difficult things, which is far more than I ever used to do. So that's growth on my part, not only physical, but mental and spiritual as well. So okay, with that said, I've had a much better day today. I got up. I'm going to do Zumba tonight. My girlfriend is coming over to spend some quality time with me, and I'm actually going to cook dinner for her and my husband, and we're going to hang out, and then we're going to go to Zumba tonight. So I'm really, really looking forward to it, but I, of course, had chores to do to get ready. I wanted my house clean. I'm really like anal about my house being super clean when I have people come over. So I cleaned my house. I got all my laundry done, changed the bed sheets, all that good stuff, and went to the grocery store. So I've been really productive today, and I feel so much better getting up and moving and getting out of the house a little bit and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, tonight will be interesting. I've never done Zumba before. I can't dance. I have zero rhythm, so it'll be interesting. You know, the one thing my mom said, I told her I was doing this, she's like, well, you have to move better than you used to because you're so much lighter now, and, you know, I can't believe that you're not going to be able to handle doing this. So my hope is that I have a good time with it, and that it's something that I find that I like, because it would be great to have this class to go to with my girlfriend, and just also something different to do. You know, I enjoy water aerobics and all that stuff, but I kind of got burned out on it, and so I've just been running and cycling and weightlifting, and I'm kind of getting tired of some of that too. So to add Zumba in, if I really find that I like it, will be a blessing for me, because it'll give me something else to do, and so that's always a good thing. I actually just got a call maybe a half hour ago about the job that I interviewed for. I didn't really get it, but I didn't not get it either. And I know that's going to sound weird. The clinic manager would like for me to come in and do a day of shadowing. She feels like they're a very tight-knit group in this clinic, because it's a small clinic, so there's only like 6 or 7 employees. She's like, and they've all worked together for about 3 years now. Nobody's ever called in sick or anything like that. So they always figure out a way to make it work. And so she said, from our perspective, we want to hire somebody who we can get a chance to get to know a little bit and find out, is this person really going to mesh with us? Or, you know, do we trust them? Do we trust that they're going to do the right thing and come in and be a part of the team? She's like, but also I want you to have an opportunity to come in and kind of shadow around, see exactly what's going to happen during your course of your work day. You know, go everywhere where our nurse goes, so that you can have a good foundation of what kind of physical requirements this job has, and what kind of mental requirements, and also to give you an opportunity to get to know some of us and see if we mesh with you. Because she said, in the end, I feel like this is a really big decision for us to take on a new person at this point. We have not hired anybody in 3 years, and we've had, you know, no call-offs. We just have this nice tight-knit team. So bringing in somebody from the outside is going to be awkward on both parties. So she said, ultimately, I really want the opportunity for you to see what's going on, for you to make a good decision about, is this where I want to be? She said, because the last thing I want to do is hire you and have you hate it here and have us hate having you here. She said, if we bring you in for shadow day and, you know, you find that this is really something you're interested in, and we all seem to get along really well with you, and we mesh as a unit, then she said, I don't think, you know, the next step would be to bring you on full-time or part-time. I think that this is just the next step in the journey for me to get this job. And I have to completely respect that, given my past work history and the fact that I've been out of clinical nursing for quite a while now. I can respect their decision to want me to come in and just see if I feel like I can do this, and if I can really be a part of this crew. And ultimately, you know, it's going to benefit me to just show them that I am willing to come in and give up 4 or 6 hours of my day to, you know, to just do whatever it is that they ask me to do. And, you know, I'm not going to get paid for this. So this is purely me volunteering, you know, almost an entire day to them. And I think that shows well for the fact that I want this job. If I didn't want this job, I wouldn't go do this. So anyway, that sounds like that's going to take place on Monday. So I have a few days to kind of think about things, and I don't really have anything I really need to think about though, because I know that this is a job that I would love to have. And you guys know that I've talked about this for a while. So, I just think that's the next part for me, is to go and do this. And I'm anxious to see how it goes. And, if it goes poorly, then it's a good chance for me to go, I don't want to do this, which is more than I've had the opportunity to do at most of my other jobs I've ever been hired at. I think, this is advantageous to them and to me, because it gives me a chance to really see what goes on behind the doors, and to go, I can't handle this, or yeah, I can do this, So all good stuff today, really. My girlfriend's going to be over here in a little less than an hour, and I'm cooking tilapia, and I'm going to make a big salad, and I haven't decided. I'm either going to make couscous or some kind of like long grain, like wild rice or something. My husband is a rice fanatic. When I asked him yesterday, I think I'm going to make tilapia, and what sounds good with that? I knew he was going to say rice. He's like, oh, rice sounds good. He wants rice with every freaking dinner. This man, I swear he's going to turn into a grain of rice, because he would eat rice every day. If I put it on the plate, he would eat it every day. And I get so sick of it. But he really likes it. And I do think that that's going to be a good combination with the fish. So the rice might win out tonight. But anyway, I'm excited. It's been a while since I've cooked for anybody aside from him, so that's kind of fun. And my girlfriend, her husband doesn't like fish at all. He can't stand the smell of it. So like, she can't even make it at home. So I think it'll be a nice treat for her to have some fish. I hope it is. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for me. I thank you guys so much for all of your love and support during the last few days have been really difficult for me. And, I try my best to stay strong and push forward, but I'm not perfect, and nobody is. We all have days where you just feel like sitting down and crying because things aren't going your way. And I think it's the way that we handle that and the way that we push through it that helps build our character. And I hope that I'm pushing through it and building my character in a good, strong way, rather than, running for the hills, which is what I used to do. I would just shut down in the past. Whenever things like this would happen, I wouldn't talk, I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't leave the house, I would just bury myself. And I didn't let that happen. So I'm kind of proud of that. That's a big step in the right direction for me. So anyway, keep your fingers crossed about the job thing. I hope that I shadow the way they want me to shadow, and I fit in with them, and all is well. But if not, I guess we'll see. It'll be on to the next thing. But anyway, thank you all for thinking about me and all the support with the job stuff and all that good stuff. So I will check back in with you guys probably tomorrow sometime. I don't know. So have a great evening. Bye, guys.